is Scott Dodson, and I'm currently living in Woodside, Queens. But today I am packing up all of my wife and my own belongings so that we can move out of an apartment, and we'll be out by the end of the week and hopefully ready to set up our new lives.
So we talked a little bit about it. You're moving, and
Right.
you're no stranger to moving.
Yeah. No, I've moved across the country several times. Growing up, I went to so many schools, somewhere in the teens, if you counted them. My mom was always upwardly mobile in her company. She worked for a retail company and was hired away by another retail company. So we would move as need be. And my folks were divorced when I was 5 or 6. I can't remember which. So we were with my mother for most of the time. And in the state of Texas, I think there was some kind of, this may have been unofficial. It might have been something that was discussed just between my parents, or it may be something that a court said. But the idea as I was growing up was always that once I turned 14, I would be able to choose which parent I could live with. So I was living in Pennsylvania at the time, just outside of Philadelphia, living with my mother and my brother, and attending middle school. And I turned 14, and this is probably 1987 turning into 88. And when the time came, I told my mother that I wanted to go live with my dad. I had seen him on Christmas and seen him on Thanksgiving. We would go visit him for a couple of months during the summer when school was out. But I wanted more time with him, and I was really close with my dad. And so I told her that I was going to move, and I packed up, I remember it was 2 suitcases. So I could take whatever I could fit into 2 suitcases. So it was mostly clothes and some toys, which was strange because I was right at the edge of being a person who wanted to hang on to toys. And I would say within 2 months of that time, all of my interest in toys were gone. So most of what I took, I think, probably didn't matter. And I flew down to Amarillo, Texas, where I was born and where my dad lived, and moved in with him. He was living in a 2 bedroom house in a nice little neighborhood, and he was working for a man named Charlie Briggs. I don't remember exactly what the business setup was, but I do remember that Charlie would never pay my dad, and it was becoming a problem. And I was enrolled into, uh, what was the name of my middle school? Travis Middle School or something like that. Maybe Austin Middle School. I'm not sure. Maybe Stephen F. Austin Middle School. And I never got as good grades as I did after I went to live with my dad.